Here's my quick and honest review. This is an easy-to-use, fully automated binaries options trading software that integrates directly with the broker. Therefore, you don't need to spend hours on your computer analyzing charts or indicators. Just click the link below this video for more information.
I'm Bobby Guinn, and you are probably looking for a way to make easy money online. Well, don't we all? I've spent thousands of dollars on so-called money software and probably even more money investing into automated trading bots. Are you still searching for that software that will make you a nice and passive income? Well, how does $19,000 a week sound to you? Imagine how $19,000 a week can change your life. You could buy yourself a brand new Lamborghini Huracan in just a couple of months. Do you want to make this kind of money and get payback at those scam brokers at the same time? Then keep watching this short video and I'll explain to you exactly how you can join for free and get your revenge. You probably have seen those scams before. People selling you or handing you software for free that makes you a ton of money on complete autopilot? Well, guess what? Those people do not even exist. Those people were created by other people. Other companies to be exact. Yep, that's right. It took me some time too to realize all this. But I discovered that all those automated traders are created by broker companies. These brokers are the only ones benefiting from your software. They simply keep building these automated trading software so they can keep making money from people. So why all these automated software programs? Well, it's simple. They work. At least they did. 15 years ago, there were only a couple of auto trading systems out there. Of course, the brokers at that time weren't that excited about these systems, but then again, 15 years ago, there weren't that many people trading online. Over the years, more and more people started trading and also started using this software. It came to a point where a couple of brokers were almost bankrupted due to the software. So a few brokers started working together and came up with a plan. At first, it was a simple plan. Just prohibit the automated software trading. But after a few months, the brokers had lost more than 75% of their clientele. So they needed a new plan to get those traders back. But this wasn't just a simple A to B plan. The new plan was devious. And not just about getting the traders back. They reintroduced the automated software for traders to use. But instead of legit automated trading software, the brokers started developing their own automated scam made by customers. If you want to leave and withdraw your money, they don't even care. They've made enough money off of you already, and you will probably buy or test their newest software coming out next week also. I've been making money for so many years that I now know all the ins and outs of binary trading. I'm still making money from it nowadays with our own private software. Here, check my account if you don't believe me. Here, let me log in. Boom. $3,638,512. How is that possible with all those scam softwares? Because binary is still the best way to make tons of fast and easy money. I'm guessing you're still looking for that one software that will help you more than it will hurt you. But because the brokers are flooding the market with their own fake software, you'll most likely never be able to find the right one. But hey, that's about to change. Am I here to sell you another BS story? Nope, not really. I'm here to make those brokers bleed. I want sweet old revenge. Hurt them like they've hurt me in the past. That's exactly why my system is totally free of charge today. The more people join today, the more the brokers bleed. Another free software? Well, this one you don't have to pay a small price for servers, or you have to pay for a real fee. Quite honestly, I don't care if you're for real. Use it or don't. But if you use the software, you will benefit twice. First of all, you'll be making a lot and easy money. But secondly, you will make the brokers pay for what they've probably put you through as well. My software won't make you $1 trillion in 3 minutes like they always promise you, but it will make you a minimum $19,000 per trading week. These are normal and credible amounts. You will win 60 to 65 out of 100 trades, which gives you the same unfair advantage they were using before. You can now beat them at their own dirty game. How can I be so sure of all this? Well, this is my short story. I bought into a system 15 years ago at the time online binary trading was still an upcoming thing. I think the internet itself was still pretty new at that time, and not everyone even had internet connection. I think you remember that time, don't you? Everyone actually typed code, and there weren't many fancy programs that would simplify anything for you. Anyway, I bought into that system for way too much money, and I wasn't able to make any money back with it. It was another piece of worthless software collecting dust on my desktop. At least that's what it seemed like. Next, I've spent 3 years on this software trying to figure it out, but it was all secretly coded. It just didn't make any sense. There was no start. There were no on or off buttons. Just endless lines of code with formulas. To me, it looked more like some boring math exam. About 8 years ago, I met this retired software engineer at my local diner who remembered these good old coding days. His name was Ethan. Ethan said he practically dreamed about these codes when he was younger. So, I asked him if he could just take a look at the software I bought years ago and see what it is and how it should be used. At first, he didn't quite feel like it and told me a harsh no. But I explained to him it was a really expensive piece of software that was aimed towards binary trading. Somehow his eyes became bigger, and he clearly got interested in my software. He asked me to copy the software to a USB drive and bring it next time. After a few days, we met again. I gave him the USB drive with the software. He immediately took a laptop out of his backpack and fired it up. At first, he told me that it was just a bunch of advanced formulas that would calculate any input. I bought a $5,000 vintage calculator, I asked him. Ethan started laughing and said, well, that's exactly what you did, Bob. I was really pissed at first. So as a friend, he offered to renew the whole coding if it would make me feel any better. He could make it simpler for me to use, and also rewrite some of the old codes to new codes that are used in today's trading algorithms. The results are amazing. Stick to the end of the short video, and I will reveal these results to you and how you can gain access to this tool for free as well. Another few days later, Ethan was waiting for me again in the diner. He looked different. His eyes were all red, and he looked like he hadn't slept at all. He then rushed towards me and told me he had some things he needed to show me. But we can't do it here, he said. So we went to my place instead, and he started explaining along the way home. He told me that he was rewriting the codes and found a line of command in the software that seemed really odd and out of place. Back at my place, he fires up his laptop again to show me what he had discovered. This code right here is trying to use an IP address. Why would an old calculator need to connect to the internet? Well, if it's binary trading, of course. It took me some time to realize that. But this is really advanced coding for a calculator. Yesterday, I connected this calculator to a new broker account and used the software, and it did work. You, my friend, you now can predict binary outcomes. I already made $989.36 profit last night testing this software myself. I was overexcited. Finally, this software could make me rich. We made a lot of money in a short period of time. We really have thrown cash around. Here, check out my first Lamborghini I bought back in 2008 with my first profits. There was absolutely nothing we couldn't do. The sky was the limit. We even went to Vegas to party and play with the high rollers. We lost well over $200,000, but we didn't care until we got blacklisted 3 years later. The money we had made, but not yet withdrawn, gone. They simply stole it from us. Police didn't even bother listening to us. I'm talking about $2,800,000 the brokers stole from me and Ethan. That's a bit more than pocket change, don't you agree? But it gets worse. They didn't just simply steal our money. The brokers prevented us to trade ever again. They now all have this verification process after a few trades. You've got to send some documents to prove your identity and for them to run through their system. If you come up as blacklisted, you are not able to trade. We had to come up with a different tactic. Our software was very powerful, but it would get blacklisted as soon as you start making huge piles of money. Ethan then rewrote the software from scratch for a 2015 version so we could win even more. Incredible. We are not making those huge amounts of money anymore, but the money sure keeps coming in simply because we are untraceable now. We both have created accounts for our wives and verified it with their documents. You see this trading account? Bonnie S. That's my wife. She only has $35,735 in her account, and that's called tactic. Because as soon as your account balance reaches $75,000, you will get flagged. This means you will be monitored and probably blacklisted too if they noticed it's fully automated and only winning. Automated software itself won't trigger any alarm because their fake software will trade on autopilot as well. It's the win rate, account balance, and the amount you withdraw that will trigger their alarm. But if you follow these 3 simple rules, you too will be untraceable by the broker's system. By the way, this way of making money is 100% legal. It's also 100% compliant with the broker you were using to trade. There's thousands of traders using those brokers, and they only monitor the biggest accounts because there's simply not enough manpower to monitor them all. So, trade below the radar using these 3 simple rules. 1. Win rate. This may not exceed the limit of 65 wins over 100 trades. 65 wins or less on 100 trades will not be monitored, as their software can do this as well, as they are sure your winnings will be made up by other traders with their fake software. Don't worry, we set up the software for you, so this is now automated. 2. Account balance. They've recently raised their maximum unmonitored account balance up to $74,999, as they want people to invest as much as they can. Believe it or not, I guess some people are making initial deposits so high, they had to raise their limit to $74,999. But stay below this amount and again, you will not be traced. 3. Withdrawals. You are only able to withdraw up to $14,999 at once every day. But there is a second variable here. The rounded amounts above $10,000 will flag your account as well. You can withdraw any amount between $10,000 and $14,999 on a daily basis except for these amounts. $10,500, $11,000, $11,500, $12,000, $12,500, $13,000, $13,500, $14,000, and $14,500. Now you will receive a PDF file containing all this data, so you can print it out and keep it with you. They thought about this very well. People that continuously win will mostly withdraw only rounded amounts. The software Ethan has rewritten will take care of the first 2 rules. It will win at least 60 out of 100 trades and is able to go up to 65 out of 100. This may vary for every 100 trades. This way, the brokers are not able to pinpoint our software as winning with an exact fixed number. After these 100 trades are made, it will automatically adapt to another number between 60 and 65. This is a credible win rate for the broker not to be noticed, and for you to always come out on top. The software will also take care of Rule 2, preventing your account balance to rise above $74,999. If you will come up to this point, the software will start losing on purpose until you are safe to win again. This way, your account will keep trading and the broker will again not notice you. You will lose 1 or 2 trades and then win 1 or 2 trades again. This will keep your balance between $73,000 and $74,999 if you are reaching its limit. Then, the last rule. Our software obviously can't withdraw for you. Neither can we automate a withdrawal process, as this will probably get noticed by the broker. Also, it's too difficult with all online banking securities nowadays. So this part is up to you. Make sure to withdraw your profits in time. So how do you start? Well, we do have limited copies today to make sure everyone can make money below the radar. All you have to do is sign up with your email address below. As I already said, it's free to use our software, but you need to fund your trading account first. Of course, you only have to deposit as little as $250, which is the broker's minimum required. This will keep you under the radar and only the brokers we've already tested. We do not risk trying out your own particular broker at this point, but only one of the brokers we will assign to you today. So enter your primary email address below now and click the big button to check if there's still a spot open for you. You'll be redirected to our software registration page where I will instruct you further on how to set up your account and start making money. So set up your account right now.
Just click the link below this video for more information.